Please welcome the wickedly talented
Betches video.
There's a mistake.
Betches.
You guys won Best Picture.
Nominees are...
Welcome back to Betches Video Club, the show where the Betches video team plus guests talk about all things movies and TV. It's like book club, but with way more screens. Today, your hosts are
Jack Maloney,
Maddie Mahoney,
I am the Brian Russell Smith.
and joining us today is the very special guest, the one, the only host of Betches' very own Mention It All podcast, Dylan Hafer.
Hi. I'm so happy to be here.
Dylan, you've joined us for a very special episode. Today, we are talking about working woman movies, okay? So, as always, we surveyed the Academy, which is the Betches office, and the films that they decided to nominate for Betches today are Working Girl, The Devil Wears Prada, and Erin Brockovich. Wow. Okay, initial thoughts. Let's go.
Movies I've seen.
Movies I've seen for 400.
Some multiple times.
Okay, which one have you seen the most?
I think I've seen Devil Wears Prada
Yes.
countless times.
Yes.
Countless. I think in honor of these movies, we dressed in character. I'd love to go down the line and do a quick fit check.
Yes. So it's hot outside right now, so shorts. But I wanted to, wear a little blazer, and I thought this plaid moment was a little nod to the working girl, 80s kind of vibe. I don't have anything with the shoulder pads of that nature, but
Sure.
we're kind of in the vicinity.
And you've got like naturally voluminous hair too, which is really working
Sure.
for
Yes.
a nod
Teased
to
for
them.
hours.
Yeah.
Lots of hairspray.
Yeah.
I did what I could.
Okay, Brian, tell us about your fit.
Well, as Dylan aforementioned, it is hot, so I too am wearing shorts. But on the top, I am wearing a light blue blazer with a red tie and a white shirt, a la Working Girl,
Yeah.
Harrison Ford-esque. I thought the color blocking was very interesting, so that's why I went for it.
I went for a little nod to each of our films. We'll start at the top with these stunning costume jewelry earrings. These are giving 80s, I would
love.
say, maybe
Yes.
even 90s. I wore these on my bachelorette for my mob wife themed night.
Love.
So that's the earring. Then on top, I sort of went, just professional. I think this is probably something Andy would have shown up to work in before she had all of Miranda Presely's, and Emily's advice. This is just sort of
Yes.
basic Zara, nothing too crazy. On the bottom, I don't know if you guys have heard, but it is sort of hot out today, and so I'm also doing a short, but it's a skort.
Whoa! I am.
Which I feel like Erin Brockovich would have loved.
Yeah.
It's giving
It's giving
hottie
Erin.
toddy. It's a
I don't
little
think she
too
would have had
short.
the shorts on under there, though.
No, she wouldn't have. She would be like bending over, like, check it out, boys.
Those fits.
And then I guess like the pleather shoe, for those who can see at home, is also sort of giving 80s.
It's a little, or like Aaron Eckhart on the bike.
Yes, these are a nod to
Truth.
George.
Sunday in the Park.
This
This is my
what's-
clunky briefcase.
What's the show? Meghan Markle's show?
Deal or no deal?
Deal or no deal?
This is my deal.
With Meghan Markle.
Dress for the job you want.
Wasn't she on that?
She was, but like
Wait, as one of the girls who
she
opens
was one of the
it.
girls.
Yes.
She's the meme. She's like the meme from Duke.
No way.
Yeah, it's like
Yay.
$0 or no, it was like $1 million.
The glasses are giving Stanley Tucci for sure.
Yeah, so we're kind of Stanley Tucci on the top, forgetfulness on bottom.
I like well, you
yeah.
got the shorts memo.
But hey, I did get the shorts memo.
great.
If y'all
And
are listening and
this
you want to
is-
see leg, go ahead and turn that video on.
See
You
leg.
don't have to be shy.
We all have really nice legs.
We do. The gams are out.
The games are out. So yeah, that's kind of my fit.
I
Really
love it.
well thought and planned. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure the audience is excited to see a different color shirt from you next week, seeing as
Yes.
they've seen this one
Well, see, that's
for
the thing.
several weeks
That's
in a row
actually
here.
playing into the Gen Z theme. It's an outfit repeater sort of thing. It's sort of an ode to repeating outfits.
Is that a Gen Z
Is
theme?
it?
I'm the type B coworker, Stanley Tucci top, forgetfulness.
Stanley
outfit
Tucci
repeater
top.
bottom.
top.
The Stanley
Wait, well,
Tucci
on the
top.
top. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Wow.
Stanley Tucci top. That's just like somebody's name on Grindr.
Ooh. I would like to meet that man.
They're just bald and vaguely straight,
Oh gosh.
but there for some reason.
So let's start with Devil Wears Prada. Ooh. I feel like the famous lore of this film is that Anne Hathaway was the 9th choice for Andy.
Yes.
Now, there's some dispute about this online, and frankly, I didn't have time to fact check it. But what we do know is that the author of the book that this movie is based on was an assistant for Anna Wintour.
Yes.
So in a way, like, it's not based on a true story in the way that Erin Brockovich is, but I think we can read between the lines that there's a lot of truth here.
Inspired
Yes.
by true events.
Inspired by true events. 20th Century Fox bought the rights to the film adaptation of the novel in 2003 before it was even completed.
Oh, wow.
They heard about this. They saw the
dream.
rest of the outline of the story. They go, we're absolutely in.
Oh, gorge.
Okay.
So-
I never read the
Cool.
book. Did you? Did
No,
you
I never read the book.
I
Did
kind of would love to. No, I've never read it, even though it's on my
Dylan?
letterbox for.
Not a group of readers.
No, see, we do book club with screens, not
I
with
read.
books.
Streep won the Golden Globe for Best Actress here,
Mm-hmm.
and was nominated as Best Lead Actress for an Academy Award for this piece as well.
That tracks.
Granted.
Which, watching it back, I was sort of blown away by. Obviously, she's phenomenal in this, but this is not a textbook Oscar movie.
It's not.
Also, lead?
Lead.
Is she the lead in this movie?
I would call her. I think her. And,
I guess she is the
Her
devil
and
wearing
Andrea are
Prada.
the leads.
I think.
Yeah.
Well, Andy is the protagonist, but I think they're both lead roles.
I would agree.
I feel like, Dylan, you might know this. It's okay if you don't. But was Anne nominated for this?
For an Oscar, I don't think so.
Can't imagine she was.
It honestly feels like one of those situations like when Melissa McCarthy got nominated for Bridesmaids.
Right.
Like someone from the comedies kind of slipped in.
Right, and,
slipped in.
Meryl Streep at that point was getting nominated for like sneezing
For
into a
coughing.
tissue
Exactly.
every year.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, of course, May 1st, 2026, we're getting our sequel. So
Oh,
excited.
First, we have a date.
And you know, surprise guys, we're all in it.
We're all
Yes! Everyone in New York is still in the running
Yeah.
to being in The Devil Wears Prada too.
What are your thoughts on all of the like paparazzi photos of
Love them.
filming? You like that?
I love that.
I kind of think it ruins it.
I want to be surprised.
It's still going to be a surprise.
I don't know. Like we saw a video of Anne Hathaway like lip syncing through a diner.
Yeah, but we don't know why she's doing that.
If it's a dream sequence, I hate it. If it's real life, I hate it.
Erin Brockovich. So Steven Soderbergh, fourth choice to be the director of this.
What?
Can you imagine anybody else directing it?
No,
I can't.
I love Steven
Well, I can, and I hate it.
Yeah, yeah.
Such a good pick. It said he was chosen, or they gave it to him finally, was because he was known to be great with women, which I was just like,
Cool, dude.
what if you gave it to a
So-
woman?
That tells
You
you,
know who's
so
great
much
with
about
women?
like
Women.
where the
Hollywood-
bar was for
Yep.
Hollywood directors
I
in
know.
2000. That it's like, well, he
Yep.
won't.
Yeah.
He won't like.
He won't touch them on break, so
Julia Roberts, first actress to be paid $20 million for a role, and it was this role.
Good for her.
That's how much she was
Wow.
paid for this movie.
20 big ones. Big ones are a million.
So when she got that $2 million check at the end, she was like, "Pfft, "This is nothing."
She's like, come on.
So
Yeah.
he's like, well, she said I agreed to play a poor character, so it's
Right,
fine.
right.
You know.
And then my favorite fact about this film is that, of course, we know it's based on a true story. The real Erin Brockovich, the real Ed Masry, and one of the real judges in the case are all in this film.
Oh.
Erin Brockovich plays the diner waitress. Ed Masry is sitting behind them in a booth as a diner patron. And one of the judges who delivered a key ruling in the real PG&E case plays a judge in the film.
Oh wow, that's cool.
I love when they do that.
Wait, I need to get my notes if we're gonna start doing.
Okay, I think it's time to get into the
I
awards.
thought you were
Come
gonna
on.
throw the briefcase.
You're like, yeah, you're playing. It seems dangerous.
Hold on,
It seems
no,
like a weapon.
nothing dangerous, Brian. Just my notes. Kind of getting them out of here.
The river runs.
Perfect. So glad I got my briefcase with
Running
me.
through the
Thank God.
Is that the teleprompter? What's that?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a
I've been looking for
teleprompter
that.
case.
I'm looking
Well,
for that
I found it,
teleprompter.
Brian.
Thank you.
I'm
For
looking
you.
for that. And the first award is Best Job. Your nominees are Miranda's assistant in The Devil Wears Prada, Pretending to be your own boss, Working Girl, and Legal Assistant, Erin Brockovich. I think I would want to be Erin Brockovich, so I would just do Legal Assistant. I would be so scared to do Pretending to be your own boss as my
I
job.
would have a panic attack every other minute if I was doing the stuff that Tess McGill was doing.
No,
I was
same.
like, you can't be busting in on this wedding.
I know,
Like,
I
I would never. Who do you guys know? Walks away. Like, I would lose my shit. I was thinking about you the whole time, Maddie. I'm
Really?
like, yes. I was like, someone's gonna crash Maddie's wedding, and she's gonna know how to handle it now.
Don't. If you're thinking about it, don't.
Speaking of the wedding, Ricky Lake was the bridesmaid.
What?
She's the one that like gives the line. And I was like, that looks like Ricky Lake. And then I Googled it. It was Ricky Lake.
Wait, that's
Shout
crazy
out.
considering I know exactly who that is.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, you don't know who Ricky Lake is?
Ricky Lake.
No, she sounds like a cheerleader. Who is she?
She was the original Hairspray girl. And the
She was Tracy.
Like in the OG
Yeah.
Hairspray
Didn't she have a
movie?
talk show
She had a
too?
talk show. Yeah, she did.
She was like personality.
She recently famously got a facelift. It looks great. She talks about it.
Good for you, Ricky. Good for you with your facelift.
Melanie Griffith got to sleep with Harrison Ford.
I know.
And Harrison Ford in 1988, that's
Girl.
a fine ass man.
Can I just say something?
Fine.
I honestly have to say it's really funny that this movie finally did this for me, considering all the action and adventure movies he does. But I literally wrote, finally, a movie that objectifies Harrison Ford the way I needed all this time.
Literally.
Haven't seen so much shirtless action from him ever.
Miranda's assistant, that just seems like a nightmare job. I mean, that's the point of
Can
the
I
film.
be real? That's the one I picked.
Really?
Yeah, because I just think like I actually could do it really well.
Do
I
you?
do. I could get the Harry Potter transcript. I really could. And
Yeah.
also, I would 100% be able to memorize all those faces and
Jack,
names.
can
Yeah,
you
you would.
spell Gabbana?
That's
Yes.
okay, that line stood
I
out
can.
to me. I go, girl, sound it out.
Yeah.
Like
It's
it
actually famously banana, but just like starts with a G and then a B in the middle.
Right. That's why you'd be good at that job. Because you can make that make sense in your head.
Famously.
It's famously banana.
Famously banana.
But the G and a B in the middle.
The thing for me about the being Miranda's assistant is that like I would have to ask follow-up questions, and that's not
Not
when she
allowed.
says 10 or 15 skirts from Calvin Klein.
I know.
10 or 15.
Right.
Because if you're wrong, you're gonna know.
I think you got to go like 16, 17 in that case.
I think I would be the legal assistant because I really like photocopying things.
Same. And I love alphabetizing.
Yeah, me too. Like the organization of that seemed really nice and fun.
Yeah.
I don't want to
agree.
be taken to high fashion parties and like be whispering in someone's ears, that's the prime minister from France who you once saw last week.
Yeah.
and that's the woman he left his wife for.
I think we're good to reveal the award, right? And the Betchy for best job goes to pretending to be her actual boss while she's in the hospital from Working Woman.
Wow, I'm
Working woman.
Girl.
From Working Girl. Skylar, how dare you rewrite this?
She's just a girl, Maddie. She's not a woman.
I'm shocked.
I'm shocked. That is like the most
I'm
stressful
also
thing.
shocked.
What do you think is more stressful though, this or Devil Wears Prada?
This because
you're lying.
Well, there's
Yeah.
more deception, but she's like more qualified.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
Sort of.
Devil Wears Prada, she has no idea what she's doing.
Yeah.
This, she's like, I had the idea.
Right.
The radio thing is her idea that her
but
boss was going to
guys,
steal.
when they're talking about those stocks and whatever,
Dynatech.
I was like,
It's
huh?
closing
Like,
at 72 and a quarter. I'm like, what?
No, literally, I was like, wait, what? How does money work
I was
again?
like, do I not know anything real?
No, I definitely don't.
I don't.
I was like, I know hashtag FYP, but that's
And
not.
she was talking about like, this is a better investment opportunity. I was like, and why is that again? Like, I just felt like they really trusted the audience to know. I think it's time to move on to our next award, which is a classic that we are bringing back, the Judy Greer Award for Best Friend. Your nominees are Joan Cusack as Sin in Working Girl, Emily Blunt as Emily in Devil Wears Prada, and Albert Finney as Ed Masry in Erin Brockovich. Oh, we've got a real eclectic group here.
Definitely not Joan Cusack.
No.
What?
She's not a.
I thought she was so
She
fun
was
and funny.
such a bad friend.
She was not a
She
good
was a bad
friend.
friend, though. She wasn't a good friend. I didn't vote for her, but I just thought she was fun and funny.
She wanted Tess to get back with Alec Baldwin
Mick.
after he cheated on her.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And it was mostly because she wanted everybody to get along at her own engagement party. I was like, girl!
And then she just like gives her a Valium, doesn't check how big
No,
the Valium
That
I
was
know.
crazy.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
I wrote that down, Valium. Crazy. Ed Masry, sort of, you know what I like about this is one of my fun facts about Erin Brockovich is that the screenwriter decided to format the movie as a love story instead of as what you would expect, which is like a sort of a traditional courtroom drama. And it's not a romantic love story, but it's really like a friendship love story. And that's the core of the film. That's what I think that's why I love this movie so much.
Yeah.
Is like it really gets your heartstrings.
And
Yeah.
he's like a good, like Erin Brockovich doesn't really have like friends per se.
I don't think
in
she
the
has
movie.
one.
Not cockroaches in the house. I don't
Right.
know. But like he really is there for her in the way that she needs.
Yeah.
He got her a car.
He's challenging her and he's supporting her. That's what a good friend does.
And he's holding her accountable.
Yep.
At the end when he's like, did I teach beauty queens how to apologize? Because you suck at it.
Yeah. They give it to each other.
So
Like,
good.
I love it. But there's like a core respect that they both have for each other. I don't believe that Sin respects Tess.
And there's something so beautiful too with the like Ed Masry, Erin Brockovich relationship where it's just like there's nothing creepy about it. Like there's there's never a moment that's like, oh, this guy's hitting on her now. You know what I mean? Like
That's the
that
Soderbergh
we
touch.
never go there.
I think Emily Blunt's character is so fun because it's like a very unexpected duo. It's like, oil and water basically. And they don't ever really cross the line into friendship, but they do grow to tolerate
They
each
get
other.
cordial.
Yeah.
And like by the end when you have the you have some very big shoes to fill moment, and she's gonna get all the clothes. She's like, well, I suppose I can take those off your hands.
Yeah.
You can tell it's like there's love for each other.
That's
there,
what
and
I'm excited
that's
to
a really
see.
subtlety that I love. You know.
Yeah. That's what I'm excited to see in the second one. Is
Are
like
they even friends?
I don't know. These are the
what-
questions.
How has that relationship
grown?
evolved?
Yeah.
If it was real life, they probably would never speak to each other again.
Well,
Sorry.
yeah.
And that is that on that from Brian.
Okay, so I don't think it's her. I don't think it's her.
You don't think it's her? Okay.
I voted for
I don't
her.
think she's like nice enough to be the best friend, but she's maybe the best character.
What makes a good work bestie?
You have to be trustworthy, Avi, because I
Avi.
need to be able to vent and not be worried that you're gonna go tattle on
Right.
me. But also we need to have our inside jokes, sort of be able to just kind of, walk by the desk and
Yeah.
give you a little ham or tin.
Common
and that kinda works.
enemy is huge.
Yeah, someone you can make eye
Oh.
contact with in a meeting, being like, "What the fuck are they talking about?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone you can slack during a meeting and be like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Yep.
I've never gotten one of those from anyone in this room.
That's a lie. I do that to you all the time.
Dylan,
He's
there's no
covering
way.
for us.
There's no way.
You're being
He's
sarcastic.
covering
I've been
us.
I
sitting
didn't
next to
catch the
Maddie as she's
sarcasm.
done that.
I mean,
for
I
sure.
would never send a slack during a meeting, let alone one that's like
No, that
shady.
does not sound like us. I love meetings.
Never.
I love meetings, and I'm always paying attention in them. So, you know,
I say also you need your work bestie to be somebody who like knows things that you don't always know, like
Yeah.
that's gonna have tea that you haven't heard yet,
Yep.
and vice versa.
Yeah.
Because like I want to be like, oh, like I heard that person's leaving. Like, do you know what's up? And they're like,
yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
I heard.
That's what you
So
need.
you have everybody has to have their like network of rats, and you
Right.
have to come together and like maximize your joint slay.
Sort of your corporate sewer system. sort of get in there with
It
the
is
rats.
called the Rat Race.
All right, I'm going to give this award away. I'm going to do it right now. And the Betchy for the Judy Greer Award for Best Friend goes to Emily Blunt as Emily, the Devil Wears Prada.
Wow.
Wow.
I loved that.
I will get my clown makeup on right now.
I think
I
the
voted
girls
for her.
just want the girls.
Well, she's funny and like also I think it's kind of a classic like for enemies to friends like arc, in
Like
the
enemies
office.
to frenemies.
Yeah.
Enemies to frenemies to
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
Like because they don't like each other or she doesn't like her in the beginning, but they grow.
Emily
grow.
Blunt is so good in that movie.
She's so good in it.
She's
so
hilarious.
every line delivery, every face.
Yeah.
So good.
So
Every
good.
face.
Every
a cube
face,
of cheese.
every line.
Cube of cheese.
Cube of cheese.
She's only one stomach flew away from her goal weight.
We're going to fly to the other side of the spectrum with this one. This is the Hose Before Bros Award for Best Man to Dump. The nominees are Mick from Working Girl, Nate in Devil Wears Prada, and George in Erin Brockovich. I don't like any of these guys.
Me neither. All trash.
Okay, George
Yeah.
should not be looped into this. He is taking care of her children for
Wait,
free.
that's so true.
That's true. That's true.
Desperate need of childcare.
He has no relationship to these kids. He doesn't need to be watching them damn kids.
I think my issue with George is he doesn't feel like a real human being in a film of all very real human beings.
So the real life George, they did break up, him and Erin Brockovich. However, his name was Jorge. He was Mexican American.
Slay.
So whatever.
Whitewashing.
But they remained close, and he was hired as a full-time live-in nanny for Erin's children for several years, paid for by the law firm.
No.
Yes.
Manny vibes. I love
Yes.
that.
Your ex-boyfriend is going to be your full-time live-in nanny.
They were still fucking. You know it.
They must have been.
You know
that's a pretty
they were
crazy
still-
choice.
He would slip up to her
Cuddle
room after dark.
But Mick, God, hate
Hate.
him. He literally is openly cheating on her.
Not well written. I'm like,
no.
Why are all the characters
No.
so forgiving of
No,
him?
no, seriously. I was like, so hold on. He like blatantly cheated on her.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, he like takes 30 good seconds and then he's like, wait, it's not what it looks like. I'm like,
No,
wait, you should
literally.
be like freaking out right away. Like he lets her sit there while they're looking at
And
her.
then the next day he proposes to her.
Yeah,
And then when
mess.
he's mad when she's like not like decided about it. I'm like, dude, you literally cheated on her. What? Like,
I know.
finally got to hear Alec Baldwin speak above a whisper. He yelled in that scene. Never heard that.
Maybe that's just how they roll in Staten Island.
It sounds like we don't have many thoughts about Adrian Grenier.
Oh, I hate him. I
sucks.
think he's the
the
villain of
worst.
the Devil Wears Prada.
Can I also just say, okay, he's a chef. So he should actually be very different. They should be connecting over their shared love of creativity. Being a chef is very creative, and as is fashion. So they should be able to like see that for each other in these careers. Also, him being so mad about her working hours makes no sense. Why is he not at work in the kitchen?
That's the tea.
Chefs have the longest hours out of like
Terrible.
almost any career. And he's always home. I'm
Yes,
going, sir,
yes.
are you secretly unemployed right now?
He's like, what do you mean you're working till 9?
Literally, I'm like, who's washing up in the kitchen?
Yeah, he
Nate?
would-
I'm like,
he'd be there till midnight,
who's
at least.
finishing
At least.
dinner? It's the restaurant is open until 10:30. Like,
literally.
like what? Like
He works at a breakfast
You
place.
actually, fun fact, shouldn't be in this movie at all
No.
because she works during the day and you should be in the kitchen at night.
If
King.
anything, she should be pissed that she never sees him.
Yeah, the thing is, like, like that character makes me so upset in that
Yeah, me
movie
too.
because he is, to me, he's the villain of the movie.
I
I'm
agree.
like, she could have had a thriving career at Runway. Like, Meryl Streep is ready to like take her under her wing, and you guilt her into throwing that phone into the fountain in France. How dare you?
And he's always making fun of her in front of their friends. I'm like, this is gross behavior.
That's the worst part to me, that it's like, even before she gets fully like sucked in and kind of like distant,
Yeah.
he's like, well, this is dumb. Don't you think that's dumb? I don't want that dumb purse that the Marc Jacobs bag. Like,
Literally.
that's dumb. It's like,
Yeah.
it's free. She got
I'm
a free
like,
bag for her
she's
friend.
Literally
Yeah,
thinking of you. Shut up. And the Betchy for the Hose Before Bros Award for Best Man to Dump goes to Nate Adrian Grenier, The Devil Wears Prada.
Bye.
You're going down, honey.
All right, great.
Bye.
I hope he's not in the sequel.
All right, we're fired up. This is a good time to move into the best fuck you monologue. Your nominees are the Cerulean monologue from Devil Wears Prada and the phone number monologue from Erin Brockovich.
I approached this award in as which one would I like to deliver?
Oh, I
You
love
know?
that.
Ooh, that's smart.
And I love like making people feel stupid with my smartness.
Okay, which I
is
think
kinda
both of
they
these
both
do. So I'm on the edge of my seat. Which one you're going to say?
Well, now I think I just changed my mind mid sentence.
Okay.
Okay, because I really like the Erin Brockovich one
Yeah.
originally because it's like that it probably felt so good
Yeah.
to be like so correct. But then I do love the approach of being like, well, the cerulean blue. Like
Yeah, I can
like
see you
being like
doing that.
passive. I feel like that's more my speed.
It's more your speed for sure.
Yeah.
But there's the satisfaction in the phone number monologue, especially because the gag is she did have to memorize those phone numbers to do the line.
Oh.
So it's sort of meta. She's like really doing the thing that she's talking about. Does that
Annabelle
make sense?
Daniel, 670-5413.
Bam!
So that monologue is like so memorization focused. It's like, I know all these numbers,
Here they are.
bitch. And then the Devil Wears Prada one, though, it's like so smooth with it.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, she's just like, and then, you know, it drifted down and you fished out of a bargain bin and, you know, military jackets and whatever. Like, she knows her stuff, but she's like the silent assassin.
Totally.
And that's where the
Whereas
whole
Julia
movie-
Roberts is like so hot the whole time.
Yeah.
They're both
Yeah.
great.
I mean, do we know? I mean, I don't know what Anna Wintour is like. I've only seen pictures of her. I've never seen like an interview or anything. Is she sort of like that? Like just very soft spoken, like understated?
She doesn't raise her voice, I don't think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
because
don't see that for her.
Miranda Presely not once raises her voice in that movie. Not once. If there's ever a dramatic moment, same tone.
It's the
But
eyes.
it's the eyes.
Andrea.
Yeah, I
Andrea.
saw an interview or read something, probably a TikTok.
I read an article.
I read a thesis.
And they were really interested to know how Meryl Streep would approach the role, and no one really knew before the table read. And they were like all shocked that she was like whispering.
I love that.
Really? No, it's the best part of it though. Like the ability to cut a bitch with
Yeah.
like with
With-
your word with nothing with
your silent
one of my favorite ones.
enunciation.
She goes when she's super pissed about the whole book thing when she sees her and her husband fighting, and then she goes, well, you can do anything, right? After giving her the impossible task of getting the Harry Potter book.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's just like
They're in public, like they're in this group run through. It's like kind of the turning point for Andy in the movie when she's like, if I'm gonna do this, like I have to at least like this job is not what I thought it was, where
Yeah.
I can just like think it's dumb the whole time. Like I have to like play the game a little bit.
Yeah.
And it kind of like kickstarts like her like makeover and her, you know, really kind of playing the game. And so it like if it was just two lines back and forth, I don't think that would really
Might
like,
not turn it for her.
work as well.
Yeah, that's so true.
I was gonna say exactly that too. Like, and it's just like
Tea.
it's also a T. So I was gonna say exactly that. Let me reiterate everything Dylan just said it slightly differently. Welcome to our meetings. But no, but I do think too, like the thesis of it being like this does apply to you.
Yes.
Is like
Yes.
it makes Andy actually really care a little
Yeah.
bit
Yeah,
and realize
yeah.
that like, oh, maybe this isn't dumb. Maybe it actually is like a
I'm
force
part
of culture.
this in a way.
Yeah.
It's like instructive to the viewer in that way too, that it's like, this feels like a crazy world, but like you also are buying the stuff.
I also
Yeah.
think it's the
You are
first
a
time in
product
the
of
movie,
it.
if I'm right, where Meryl actually directly sort of goes in on her.
Yep.
And like in on her and doesn't call her Emily and whatever. And she's just like, let me look at you and actually tell you how
Right.
silly and stupid you are for this.
The belts.
And she kind of, not that she deserved it, but she's scoffing in this meeting.
Well, she's
and like,
laughing at them.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, you work in fashion. So.
It really is giving. It's her first job. She does not know how to behave in an office. Yeah. All right, let's do it. And the Betchy for the best fuck you monologue goes to Cerulean Monologue, The Devil Wears Prada. We knew it.
I think we're finding out in real time that people in our office have seen Devil Wears Prada a lot.
Wait, yeah, look at everything. It's all Devil Wears Prada.
Well,
I
yeah,
got
there's
one
one
working
working girl. There's one working girl.
I'm
Nice
shocked.
job.
Where is Erin here? Like, where
Erin's
is
sort of
Erin?
lost in the fluff.
Erin.
Well,
she's at the waterboard office photocopying for the next week.
You're right. Honorable mention to the early Erin Brockovich monologue where he asks for her phone number and then she gives her all those other numbers.
Which number do you want?
Yeah,
Yeah.
which number? That's also iconic.
Lots
Yeah.
of
Continue, though.
numerology in that movie.
Numerology? Do you know what that means?
Yes.
Wait, what's the numerology? Explain it.
Well, she just has a lot of numbers.
Right, so that's actually not what numerology is.
Isn't it like when you like? Oh, I guess numerology is like more like when you like play with patterns. of
when you like find
numbers.
meaning within numbers?
Like Taylor Swift's 13.
There you go.
We're not doing this right now.
This is the Choo Choo Train Award for Best Way to Get to Work. Your nominees are Miranda Presely's Mercedes S-Class, the Staten Island Ferry, and an almost broken down car.
Y'all, I love a ferry. I
Really?
gotta say that would
We
be
know,
such a
Brian.
nice way. That has dual meaning. I take a ferry a lot to Fire Island, but I also am a ferry
Yes.
to be with the ferries. Okay,
Ferry
anyway,
squared when he's
ferry
on
squared.
it.
No, I mean she's like when she gets fired or whatever, she's like sad drinking a beer on the ferry back to Staten Island. I was like, I love that.
Heaven.
Heaven.
Yeah,
Have you
that's
ever
a nice
taken the
moment.
Staten Island ferry?
I have, yeah.
I have too. Have you?
One time when my dad was in town to see the Statue of Liberty, we took it there and back.
Totally.
It's free.
Jackington?
Never taken a ferry.
Oh
not
my
in
God.
New York. Actually, maybe not ever.
Wait, what about when we went to Fire Island?
Oh yeah, I mean that counts. Yes, I took a ferry.
It's basically a boat.
I forget the screenwriter's name of Working Girl, but he said his inspiration for writing the script was coming to New York and seeing all the girls get off the ferry in their tennis shoes and change into their heels. And he said, look at those working girls. I'm going to write a movie about them.
And
They're running to the train.
And based on the opening of Devil Wears Prada, where she comes in and all the girls change their shoes, that sort of stays.
And I
a common
wonder,
thing.
do you think that was a motif? I mean, not a motif, a reference.
trope.
My sister worked at Condé Nast, which Devil Wears Prada is based off of.
Yes.
And that's what all the women would do, she would say.
She would commute in her
She would
sneakers?
commute in Uggs and then change into heels when she got to work.
Slingbacks.
Can't
So
blame
hot.
them. I wouldn't want to wear my heels on the F.
And that's the F train for all of you listening at home. Well, I think it's time to give away the award.
Shall we?
And the Betchy for the Choo Choo Train Award for Best Way to Get to Work goes to... Yes, of course, Miranda Presely's Mercedes S-Class.
But the traffic.
Yeah, but I feel like she probably has snacks and like maybe a little DVD player back there. And
Miranda Presely doesn't eat snacks.
She's playing games on her phone.
she's playing Tetris.
She doesn't
Candy
get motion
Crush.
She's
sickness.
too busy doing like 1/8 smile because something amused her 4 years ago.
yeah. 1/8 smile.
Yeah, because that's always, it's the end of the movie, just the go. That's it.
Go. Yeah, that was so good. Okay, we've talked about all of the other characters. It's time to talk about these working women. This is the CEO Award for Baddest Future Boss. Your nominees are Andy, Devil Wears Prada, Tess, Working Girl, Erin Brockovich. Who do we like the best? Who has the brightest future?
I think Tess would be the best boss because I think she has empathy.
That is crazy.
Is that a crazy
You
take?
know, at the end of the movie, though,
Yes.
when she sees the woman who she thinks she's going to be the secretary for, she's like, Never,
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
have to fetch me coffee unless you're getting some for yourself.
Yeah.
We can figure this
I
out
know.
together.
Can I just say, I hate the way
impression.
she's talking that whole
It's
movie.
so bad. It's so bad. Like, girl, speak up.
This
It's
is what I'm
giving
saying.
third build.
The whole movie, I was like, why do you feel like you're on the verge of tears this whole time for
She-
some
Now we know.
reason?
The line delivery. You're lying.
No, I know. What's going on?
What is happening?
I know. What's happening?
Of course, she's
Why
not
did
getting,
Mike? Sorry.
Of course, she's not getting accepted to that executive program.
Yeah.
She just sounds like she speaks like a mouse.
I don't know. I didn't get Working Girl. It wasn't for me.
Really? I liked it. Though I was like, this is really dated and, doesn't really hold up.
My
But
issue wasn't how dated it was. That's sort of fun sometimes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I just thought she was not good. And I was sad Sigourney Weaver wasn't in the entire thing.
She's not
Yeah.
charismatic in the
No.
movie. And I think
No.
that's the thing, like, the working girl, like, she's a little scrappy. She's doing what she has to do. She's coming up with this crazy scheme.
Yeah.
And it's like her energy is not really matching that
Not at
throughout the
all.
movie.
Whereas, like-
she's kind of like floating through this crazy plot.
That's why it works so well in Erin Brockovich. I'm like, yeah, this is the bitch that's going to get this shit done.
Yeah.
And I want to watch her put the pedal to the metal in her shitty car and, like, tear it up.
Yeah. Definitely not Andy because she's gonna give you everything. She's gonna give you Runway.
I know.
Like you dumb bitch.
Dumb bitch.
Yes, everyone does want this.
Literally.
That's the
Literally,
thing.
everyone wants it.
That's
I know.
the
I
thing.
want it. And I don't even want it.
I know.
I'm like, if I,
It makes me really mad.
Yeah.
the end of it's crazy because it is one of my top favorite movies ever, but the end pisses me off
Yeah.
every time I watch it. I'm so upset. I'm like, I wish I could change this ending. Like, it's so annoying.
That's why it's good for getting D Where's P2.
Honestly, the craziest part is that when she delivers the book and she sees a very personal moment, and it's not just immediately fired.
gone the
It's-
next day.
It's like, no, that should
Gone
be
the
like,
next
oh no,
day.
you're out. Bye.
Or just leave it. Yeah, just leave it downstairs and be like, I left it in the wrong table.
Oh, that was so crazy. I was like, girl, do not go up those stairs.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Question for anyone who's worked at Vogue: are you allowed to just take shit out of the closet?
You've got to be.
Oh my god, I wish.
She's wearing like head to toe Chanel, dripped out
didn't-
in sample sizes.
Stanley Tucci gave that to her.
But from the runway closet.
I know, but I think he's sort of in charge of that closet.
My dream
Don't you
date.
think?
Cute.
Also,
knows that.
Jacqueline Follet getting the job that Stanley Tucci's supposed to have. Upset.
Gag.
Big upset.
Stanley Tucci plays gay so well.
I know.
He really does because he doesn't sauce it up too much.
No.
He sort of is still just himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Which,
just
like-
the understanding that he's gay.
Yeah. And the Betchy for the CEO award for brightest future goes to Andy, the devil wears Prada.
I think Dylan's point is proving right. I think this office just is kind of
This is a
giving
shocking
loves Devil Wears
turn.
Prada.
Shocking turn.
We need to pry the girls' eyes open and make them watch Erin Brockovich.
Yeah, do we need to do an office screening of Erin Brockovich? Because I feel like not enough people are.
Yeah, we need
seen
an
this
educational session. I'm really worried about what they've seen and what they haven't.
I would agree that Erin definitely has the brightest future.
Yeah.
Andy literally abandons the career she's been building the whole movie.
Also, Erin Brockovich is a factual person who has had a bright future.
Right.
Right. Okay, well, we have one more award that could be the Redemption Award. We've seen this happen before, folks.
We
So
have.
let's just, all keep our fingers crossed. This is the final award. The best working woman movie of all time. Your nominees are The Devil Wears Prada, Working Girl, and Erin Brockovich. Dylan, you brought up something when we were chatting in the office that I want to get into a little bit here, which is the opening and closing credits in all of these that we really haven't seen for a while. Talk to me about those.
Yeah, we get like these just like musical, like the songs are front and center in Devil Wears Prada. It's iconically "Suddenly I See."
Yep.
As the women are all getting ready for work. In Working Girl, it's this Carly Simon song "As the River Runs," which won the Oscar for Best Original Song. And it's like
Crazy.
Staten Island Ferry vibes, and that song is really a trip. It feels
And it's these like really energetic montages beneath them.
Yeah,
Or
and,
in
like-
Working Girl, where you're getting these wide cityscapes.
cityscapes. Devil Wears Prada is like that too. In Erin Brockovich, she's like in the middle of the like desert. Like it just feels very like, I don't know. There's the Sheryl Crow song. Every Day is a Winding Road plays
So
over the closing
good.
credits, and I'm just like, what a vibe.
Yeah.
So
I
good.
let the credits roll as I like did something in my apartment because I was like,
Yeah.
I just want to hear this banger.
Exactly.
Real.
Imagine you're seeing that in the movie theater. You are skipping out of there
Every
at the end.
day is a winding road.
Also, not for
Yeah,
nothing.
closer.
Not for nothing. The opening sequence of Erin Brockovich, which it's not really underscored in a significant way, but it is very artistic and very like when she's smoking that cigarette outside the place the doctor's office she just got rejected from.
Yep.
Kind of leads you to think like, oh, she's gonna drive off and then it'll be next scene and then the car hits her, and that's like a really great way to start a movie.
I do feel like she's not applying for the right kind of jobs. She's like, I could learn anything in a lab. It's like, that's not.
Yeah, that was sort of crazy.
I've
The pro
seen nurses
culture-
swab kids.
Yeah. Yeah,
She
that was
said-
making me a little bit worried. A little
She's like,
bit
show me
worried.
anything once in the lab, I'll be fine. It's like, have you like applied to like be a bank teller? I don't know. Like,
In Working Girl, in the early, like the opening credits, we get what I think is the OG Carrie Bradshaw sprayed by the puddle moment.
Yeah.
Begs the question, was it a reference in
An
Sex and the
homage.
City?
And we're back to motifs.
Have you ever been sprayed by a puddle in New York?
Oh, yeah.
You have?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't.
I don't know
And
that. I
not in
have.
as dramatic a fashion
Yeah.
as Carrie Bradshaw, but like, I mean, literally yesterday I was waiting for the bus and realized that my pant leg was just like soaked because it was raining, and I thought I was under an umbrella and I wasn't.
That's awful.
I actually can't get wet because depending on the day, I either melt or turn into a mermaid 3 seconds later. So
Based on the winners of some of these awards, and I think just like generally existing in the world, like Devil Wears Prada is an excellent movie, and I think it is adequately appreciated. I think Erin Brockovich is underrated in like our generation.
I would
I
agree.
do too. I mean, this is a perfect film. Beautifully shot, beautifully written. Cast, phenomenal.
well, except for that opening scene with the doctor, you have a few notes about that one.
It's like
That's okay. I
It's like
forgive
2
them.
hours, but it just moves right
It's a
along.
Moves
good
right
movie.
along. Yeah. You got, you know.
If you're watching this and you haven't watched Erin Brockovich in a while, or you've never seen it, like, do yourself a favor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tap back into that. It's really excellent.
Get in there, girl.
And it just makes it better that it's based on this real woman's life. I love that.
And I feel like Working Girl just like glorifies the 9-to-5 lifestyle too much. It's like, who loves working this much? No one.
I know.
It's like, yeah, let me suck on the corporate teat.
Oh, I'll never forget, Brian, one of my first weeks here, you used that phrase to me, and I was shook to my bone.
Suck
I
on
said
the
suck on the
corporate
corporate
You
teat.
but you were like saying like, we don't do that here or something. You were being like, but what I like about Working Girl at least is it is that what you're saying, Brian, but it's also like, it does show you how hard it's been for her and how underappreciated she is, not taken seriously. She's being sexually harassed regularly at work.
That's true. That's not
and
nice.
she's like, I just want to work. Just let me work. Let me do something that I know I'm good at without making it so hard for me.
And she just wants to get more for herself in
Yeah.
her life. I just really respond to the like go get like the
Yeah.
the championing my path, and also watching it as like a woman trying to make it in the corporate ladder
You
in the
related to
80s,
that.
the early 80s, deeply relatable for me. Yeah, very very like sort of parallel journeys. I'm kind of running with Erin with her.
Yeah. And the Betchy for the best working woman movie of all time goes to The Devil Wears Prada. Girls, enough is enough. Watch Erin Brockovich. Go to your TV right now.
Devil Wears Prada is great. Erin Brockovich is
Better.
I'm scheduling a meeting for the entire office, and we're all watching Erin Brockovich.
Perfect.
Great.
Perfect. I think that's it for today's episode,
Yeah.
y'all. Let's talk about where the audience can find us in case they miss us before next Monday. Jack?
You can follow me on all platforms at the Jack Maloney.
You can find me on Instagram at Madeline_Mahoney and on TikTok at Spritz Queen.
You can find me at Brian Russell Smith.
And I'm at Dylan Hafer on Instagram, and you should watch and listen to the Mention It All podcast. Every Tuesday, we have video episodes on the Bravo by Betches YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/@Bravo by Betches. And every Tuesday and Friday, we have episodes going up wherever you listen to podcasts.
I'm addicted to that. Make sure to subscribe to us on Spotify, follow us on YouTube, or at the Betches feed on YouTube if you want to see all these hot gams. That's where you're going to find them. Give us some likes, some reviews, and tell us what episodes we should do next. That's a wrap.
Skylar sort of looking at the runtime with dread in her eyes.